What's up everyone, it's your girl Shay here and I'm back with another video for you guys. And as you can tell by the title, I'm talking about another Monday motivational video, and the topic of course is envy. So I had actually thought up this topic, but I wasn't for sure what anime character to basically use as a example. And I actually had one of my lovely friends on Twitter by the name of Drac actually give me the suggestion of using envy from Fullmetal Alchemist and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Now I've seen both of these series, but it's been a really long time since I've actually looked up more information about envy. And after looking up information about her, or actually about they, because envy is actually genderless, sorry about that at the beginning, but after looking at more information about envy, I realized that envy is the perfect example for this, because envy's name is envy. So the reason why I want to talk about envy though in particular, not the homunculi, but just the, I don't know how to portray or say what envy actually is, because envy is like a feeling per se. And the reason why I want to talk about this feeling is because I feel like envy and jealousy, I feel like they kind of go hand in hand with each other. It's something that we've all experienced and that we've all done. So I can't purely blame it on social media, but I feel like envy's always been there. Before social media, it was you were envious of your neighbors or envious of your friends that were inside your inner circle that you visited a lot. You were envious if someone got a new car, if someone made more money than you at their job, or if someone got the job that you wanted, or someone's relationship. So you were envious of those around you. And a lot of times when you're envious of somebody, you kind of try and downplay what they've probably worked hard for. So if they have a new car, you might say, oh, well, they didn't work hard for that car. Their boyfriend bought it, or their wife bought it, or something like that. Or if they got a new job or make more money than you, you might say, well, their new job isn't anything. Or, you'll say really snide remarks kind of to downplay what this person has, mostly because you wish that you had it. And now though, with social media, so many of us are not just envious of our close friends that are around us, but envious of other people that we don't even know, or envious of those people that we're friends with, like online and stuff like that, or we're envious of those that we may not see as often, but they're still considered our friends. We're envious of more people now than ever before. You look on social media, you're envious of someone who went on a fabulous trip. You're envious of someone that's in a different stage in their life, like they got engaged, or they had a baby, or they got married. You're envious of that. Or you might just be envious that this person is showing their life online that you kind of wish that you had. So you try once again to downplay what they have, to kind of in a way make yourself feel better, but also kind of to in a way make this person feel bad. Now, why is this an example of envy from Fullmetal Alchemist? It's because envy is literally the personification of this feeling. Envy kind of is jealous of all the humans around it. It doesn't like, it feels like humans are weak and everything else like that. But in reality, envy is very envious of humans. And envy is also takes pride, I guess, in a weird way to put it, but wants to be attractive. So envy wants to make sure envy looks good. Envy has actually said, when I read on a Wikipedia page, that envy has said that its personification is youthful and cute, and actually got mad when another homunculi called envy ugly. So that to me is like literally the personification of envy. So how do you take control of your enviness or your jealousy? How do you control it, or how do you kind of brush it aside or kind of get over it? Well, one of the things that's actually kind of helped me is gratitude and being grateful for what you do have. So looking around you and realizing that, yeah, while you may not have that super nice car that your neighbor has, that your friend has, you actually have a vehicle. You also never know what other people might be envious of you for having. You honestly never know what goes on inside of other people's heads. But gratitude is definitely number one. Being grateful for what you actually currently do have. And also, if you're envious of someone's job or envious of like how much money someone is making, I feel like what helps me is trying to think of what is it that I'm jealous of or envious of regarding this person, regarding their job. Is it because I want that same job, or is it because I'm just envious of the amount of money that they're making? And if it is that, then use that as motivation to push yourself. Use that as motivation. Sorry, I cannot talk this morning. Motivation to be like, look, my friend got their dream job and I'm envious because they actually got it. But then what is my dream job and how can I work towards it? Don't be envious and downplay what they got. Truly, truly be happy for your friend and those around them, because they probably worked hard for it. And even if they didn't work hard for it, still be, happy for them, just be there for them and just truly show them that you're happy for what they've been able to achieve. Plus, you want them to do the same for you, or hopefully do the same for you if that happens for you. But use it as motivation. Use that enviness for motivation, and not motivation to beat your friend. Don't do that. But motivation for yourself and to, compare yourself to yourself of before. So this also kind of goes into comparison, but truly use the envy that you have or envy that you might have for your friend and use it instead and turn it into motivation. But once again, don't use that envy to be like, I gotta beat my friend. My friend got a good job, I'm gonna get a better job than her, or I'm gonna get a better job than him. Or my friend got a relationship, I'm gonna get a relationship now and be in a better relationship. Or they went on this trip, I'm gonna go on a better trip. Don't do that. Definitely don't do that. If you see that your friend got their dream job, just sit and think like, what is my dream job? Like, man, I'm super happy for my friend, but I know I'm not happy where I'm at, and that kind of thing. Or even truly think, is it just your enviness talking, or are you truly happy with where you are? If you're envious of the car that your friend has, or you're envious of the trip that they went on, or if you're envious of, the fact that they might have a child and you don't have one yet, or that they're married and you're not yet, truly think about is this truly something I want, or am I just in the middle of comparing and being jealous of, my friend, or is this something I truly want, that kind of a thing? Because a lot of times when you're in that moment with your friend and you're truly like, I really, am envious of what my friend has, think about it later on and was I really envious of them, or was it just because I was around them, but now that I'm by myself, I'm actually okay with where I'm at, and it's just because of whom I was around, and that I just felt insecure about myself in that moment. So truly think about that, and don't let these envious feelings take over you, because just like envy in Fullmetal Alchemist, envy didn't have a good relationship with those around it because of the fact that envy was envious. Envy just wasn't a nice person, and you don't want that to happen to you. You don't want your enviness or your jealousy of your friends or those around you to cause these people around you to push themselves away or to pull themselves away from you, because they're like, I just can't deal with this person's jealousy anymore. I can't deal with this person being envious. You don't want that to happen to your relationships. So once again, make sure to look around you, and make sure to also recognize when you are envious or jealous of a friend of yours or anything like that, and just recognize where this feeling is coming from, and really wonder, am I really jealous of them, or am I just insecure in this moment, or just turn it into motivation. That's all I have to say for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, feel free to comment down below any thoughts that you have about this topic. I hope I explained it correctly. I'm really just kind of trying to talk off the top of my head a lot of times about these topics, but I really hope I conveyed what I wanted to say to you guys. So please let me know down below if this has helped you, if you agree, if you disagree. Feel free to comment all that down below. Also, feel free to comment any topics you would like me to talk about in future Monday videos, because I really love hearing what you guys think, what you guys might be struggling with, because a lot of the times when I do these videos, it's a feeling that I've been struggling with or that I've struggled with before. So definitely feel free to comment those down below, as well as suggestions for characters that you feel like, would be a great topic to use as a example for these topics for Monday videos. And of course, like always, I have links down below to all my social media accounts, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my blog as well. So please follow me on all my social media. On Twitter is where I usually put out a lot of suggestions that I might have for these topics, so feel free to definitely follow me on there. And Instagram, I post a lot of little motivational quotes on my Instagram stories, and I post pictures as much as I can, but a lot of times my life is not that interesting, so I don't post a lot of pictures. But my Instagram story, I always try and post funny quotes I find, you know, when I upload a new video, and also of course like little motivational quotes that I find are relatable for me and I hope relate to many of you guys. And of course, like always, please give this video a thumbs up. And I know a lot of you guys check out my videos, but you guys aren't subscribed, so just go ahead and subscribe and click the bell icon so that you are notified when I come out with new videos, which I record 3 times a week or upload 3 times a week, which are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So please check me out on there as well. And of course, like always, like I always tell you guys, be positive and stay nerdy. All right, you guys, bye.